Hey guys, Sai here from League of Blender. Welcome to our first Blender video. Now, first off, this series is like basically me running through the basics of Blender, and sorry if you can't see the whole screen. My recorder isn't optimized for that. So first off, when you have Blender, it looks like this. I know, it looks like this thing. And when you open it up, you'll first see this. And so you're gonna see like this whole bunch of buttons you can press. Now, first off, do not press anything. Just don't even think about pressing anything. I will tell you guys exactly what to press. In fact, let me see if I can help you guys out there. Let's see. Okay, I can't do that. But yeah, so anyways, so don't press anything. I will show you guys exactly what to press. And so yeah, first off, if you don't know, Blender is a 3D animator, 3D suite with you can make video games, you can make motion track like visual effects, you can even code Python, you can add textures, you can do video editing, you can just look around in 3D space, and you can go back to the and you can animate here, which is like usually what most people use. You can composite, which like adds like good lighting and everything. And this is just a normal view. So first off, what you want to realize is that so if you put your mouse under here, you don't want to put it over. It's not gonna do anything. You want to put it under and pull this up a little tiny bit. So this is called a timeline, and you can use your mouse like left click and hold to move around the timeline. And mainly this is used for animating. Go ahead and pull that down a bit. Now, first off, we're going to talk about 3D space. So, this first episode will be all about how to move around in Blender. So, mainly if you come from Maya or 3ds Max, you use your left mouse button, right mouse button. For this, you want to only use your middle mouse button. So, by clicking it and holding it down, you can see I'm moving around in 3D space. So this is a Blender recognized fact that you're moving around. So you're going to be using this a lot. So it's better if you just memorize it. Okay. Now, there's also, as you can see there, I did this. Now this is called a pan view. And so this is like this normal rotating view, and this is pan view. Now pan comes in use so you're zoomed really close, but you want to get to the opposite corner. So you hold shift, and you use middle mouse button, and you zoom out a bit. And then you pan. Now you zoom out and zoom in the same way you do with anything. You just use your middle mouse button. There's another way, but I'll get to that later. So yeah. So let's say you were down here. If you want to get back there, you can't. You can do this, but you have to zoom out. But instead of doing that, what you can do is just go the easier way and just hold shift and pan all the way to that corner, and you can do that. So shift is actually really useful in Blender. That's pretty amazing. Then we have control. Now control and doing this again is like a way of zooming, but if you want, like, this is more fine-tuned. So when you're zooming with this, you can see that they're like rigid, sharp movements. This is more of a smoother transition. So this can actually be used in animations when you're like going from one place to another, like a slow animation type of thing. So yeah, you can like exactly go. While here, if you were out here, and you went in too much, you can't actually just focus on the corner. You have to, like, you either go in, you go out. You can't. It's hard to focus on that corner. And so if you hold control, you can just zoom in just right. So yeah, that's what control is used for. Okay, so just figuring out some stuff as well. Sorry. So yeah, that's kind of how you move in Blender. And Alt is not really used that much. There's not really much use for Alt. Now, okay, so what I did there was now when you move up and down on your mouse button, or you make these movements, right? Well, what you can do instead of just using shift, you can use your shift and go up and down. So I'm holding shift and I'm using my mouse button. You can go up and down. Control does the same thing, so it goes left and right. So it all depends on what your perspective. And then shift and control makes your view go completely wacko. And this is actually pretty trippy for me as well. I mean, you just can't really get out of it. Like, there's like no way to get out. So this is pretty much used for just like modeling purposes or making your animation, something like that. So yeah, that's what this mainly used for. You can see like when you move your mouse, it comes out the other side instead of just like going all the way across the screen like it normally would. But okay, so anyways, so yeah, that's it. As you can see, I'm using Blender version 2.75. I believe there's 2.76, although I haven't downloaded it yet. But you can go ahead and go to blender.org and download it. Yeah. Let me see what I have. Okay, great. So now there's a lot that Blender does with the hotkey system, and basically you press a key, and then instead of actually just like using your mouse a lot, you can like just like for example, if you want to move an object, you do right click. So you just pull that right click and do that. Let's say you're like far away and you're like this way, but you don't want to go back there. You just press G, and so that kind of as you can see, it's still moving around. So it relies on the hotkey system, and your number pad comes into use a lot. So I'm just gonna go ahead and go over the small details. First off, you're like right here, right, or like right here. I don't know how to get back to starting screen, guys. I'm bad. So yeah, this is your starting screen. Press 1. This is front view. 3. Now we're not gonna press 2. We're gonna press 1. 3 is your believe your right view, and then we have 7, which is your top view. Now 9 is not used, although it is a bottom view. It kind of switches views, so you can switch from top to bottom. Well, 7 just keep open, just pressing 7. So 9 kind of switches, and yeah. So yeah, I'll explain later, guys, in a later video. Thanks, guys, for watching, and I'll see you guys later.